This is what we heard from the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, coming out with a very serious allegation about the role of Americans and Israelis copying some of the military equipments of the country to target some of the regional countries, some of the civilian infrastructures. But still, we have to keep in mind that if even prior to the initiation of these recent campaigns of airstrikes by the Americans and Israelis, Iranian side came out with a clear message that in case of a U.S. attack on Iran, the response is going to be crushing, and it's going to include all the U.S. military bases across the region alongside the Israeli territories. And now the reality on the ground, as far as we receive statements from the armed forces of the country, is that Iran is targeting the U.S. military bases across the region. Meanwhile, Iran is saying that it's not going to negotiate, it's not going to accept any offer for ceasefire under the continuation of the airstrikes targeting different places across the country. And we know that right now we also hear reports from different cities, including here in the capital. A few hours ago, we heard sounds of massive explosions, most of them coming from the eastern parts of the country. We're dealing with a very delicate situation, the truth of the matter is. And of course, last but not the least, in response to the statements that the Qatari foreign minister raised, the Iranian side is saying this is not the regional countries at which Iran is in a war, but the U.S. military bases in those countries.